Okay, so great job writing your first essay. Let's see what you wrote. International marketing is sometimes seen as invasive and an intrusion into the country in question. Others argue that it is a necessary and economical form of education in addition to spreading ideas, language, and culture. To what extent do you agree? Here's what you wrote. There are those who claim that global marketing of products interrupts with the country's security and belief. Okay, in the first sentence, there's some spelling errors. I'd like you to correct them rather than spending time doing it now. It's something that you can do on your computer. So interrupts is not really the right word here, and we didn't want with either. Maybe disrupt is a better word, but again, not with. And then disrupts the country's security, and you wrote belief. Beliefs is probably better here. On the other hand, there are others who say that international marketing of products is essential in today's time. Taking both points into consideration, in my honest opinion, I believe that positives of global campaigning outweighs its negatives. All right, it's a nice clear viewpoint, but there is a little issue here with your grammar. I believe that the positives of global campaigns outweigh, because you're referring to positives, which is plural. So outweighs the negatives is better. To commence with, not typically a linker that we use to begin a sentence. You could have just said to begin or firstly if you wanted to use something. So moving on, international marketing implies to marketing of goods. No need for the to here. So it should be international marketing implies the marketing of goods, services, and products across the globe via newspaper articles, videos, or any other medium of advertisements and campaigns. It is not doubtful that this may cause some issues for the country in question. This construction here, it is not doubtful, is a little confusing. It's better to stick to something a little simpler, something a little clearer, rather than this negative with the word doubt. So maybe certainly, or certainly this may cause some issues, or perhaps this may cause some issues. Those would be better word choices. Okay, so this may cause some issues for the country in question because of the vast differences in the ideologies and ethics across the world. Again, there are a couple of places where I caught some spelling mistakes, so definitely look over your essay for those mistakes. This was illustrated quite well. I think the word here you want was quite, so again, check the spelling. When one of the leading dating sites in the USA considered to expand its base in Asia. Okay, so grammatically you need considered expanding its base, as dating is taboo in the Middle East, Asia. Well, it's either the Middle East or in Middle East Asia. It caused an outrage amongst its citizens, and the company had to take down its advertisement almost immediately. Okay, this led to unrest in the society for a certain period of time. All right, nice job. Good work there. However, due to urbanization and globalization, this world has become a small place to live in. It is literally inevitable for international marketing to bloom at this age of time. This age of time, at this age or at this point in time, these are more familiar expressions. This is not particularly natural here. All right, so even after few negatives, global campaigning proves to be a boon for the society. Okay, so again, we've got a little problem with the grammar here. I think what you meant was even after a few negative instances. Just using negatives like this on its own doesn't quite make your meaning clearer. It proves to be a boon for the society. Excuse me. It has broadened our horizons, and has opened many doors of opportunity for each individual. For instance, The markets, which were once local to a country, have now received a global platform, and the companies have become global brands. Very nice sentence there. Just one full stop here, and make sure you leave a space. Due to this change, customers also receive a variety of products with better quality. People across the world now have better understanding of the culture, language, and ethics of different countries. This has not only boosted local economies, but has also helped in global economic growth. For instance, Pashmina shawl produced in China. Okay, I think you need the here in front of the adjective here. Was a hidden treasure. Due to its international marketing, it has created new employment opportunities in a developing country like India, and has also brought global recognition and branding for itself. Okay, nice, strong example. Good grammar, good vocabulary, very nice sentences. So good job. Very nice job here. Okay, so in conclusion, it can be said that global marketing is like a double-edged sword. Nice vocabulary there, with both negatives and positives. Its advantages certainly are more relevant in today's era, and if the global campaigns are held, keeping the ethics and culture of the country in which it is advertised, it can certainly prove to be more beneficial for the society and the company. Okay, that's a really strong sentence there. Grammatically complex, so really nice. The one comment I would make here is right here, if the global campaigns are held, keeping the ethics. There's something a little troubling about the vocabulary here. Doesn't really quite make sense, but in general, it was a nice, strong essay, so great job. Keep up the work, keep writing essays, and you're definitely on your way.